Hi, my name is Natalia Willette, and today I want to talk to you about why certain liens survive tax deeds. So, if you have heard about tax deeds, then you know they're a great investment vehicle for a couple of reasons. One, you can generally bid a much lower amount than what the actual value of the property is. That is to say, if you find a piece of real estate in which there's no homestead status on the property, your winning bid might be as low as the taxes that were due for the prior 3 or 4 years. So it's an incredible value that you can get from these kinds of properties. Part of the reason that people invest in tax deeds is because they know that with a tax deed, if there are mortgages of record, let's say a Bank of America mortgage, a Wells Fargo mortgage, credit card judgments that have attached to the prior owners, homeowners association liens involved, condo association liens involved, those get wiped out with the issuance of the tax deed. That is to say, their monetary lien attachment to the property disappears. So there are a few liens that do in fact survive the issuance of the tax deed, and those are the ones that I want to talk to you about today. There are the liens that impair the property for a limited amount of time, such as IRS liens and other federal liens that get treated like internal revenue liens. There are the county, city, governmental liens. And then what you have is the homestead tax liens. So I'll talk a little bit about the liens that have priority, in my opinion, when it comes to tax deeds. Homestead tax liens, because they are liens for taxes owed for misassessment of the property and treatment of the property as a homestead when it was not appropriately assessed as a homestead, those liens survive the issuance of the tax deed, and in my opinion, they're super priority liens. They should be probably the first to receive payment if there are any surplus proceeds from that tax deed sale. The next liens that you have that will survive are the local, city, county, governmental liens. And those can be liens for certified copies of criminal fines and penalties assessed against the prior owner. They can be liens for overgrowth, and they can be liens for demolition, things like that. Those do survive the issuance of the tax deed. So be aware if you're looking through the official records and want to bid on a property, those can be pretty high. And then the last ones are the Internal Revenue Service liens. So Internal Revenue Service liens technically get wiped out with the issuance of the tax deed, but the Internal Revenue Service still has the right of redemption. It's a statutory federal right that they have. So within, they have an extra 120 days from the date of sale, from the date of the tax deed being issued, in which to redeem the property. And so if you want to try to sell the property prior to then, it would be good to get a release from the IRS or possibly name them in an action to quiet title to make sure the IRS is disclaiming their interest. There are certain Department of Justice liens, such as RICO liens, that are treated the same way as internal revenue liens. So do be aware, it's the same 120-day period. I hope now that you've gotten some more information on how these liens impact your tax deed properties, you're feeling more confident to make the type of investments that can get you some amazing profits. Good luck out there, investors.